Well, I went in the water earlier this week, and I intended to do 5 miles, but I got up to about 2.5 miles and I just couldn't do some more anymore really. I kind of wondered what was wrong. I was feeling tired, cold, a bit sick or something, and then lo and behold I came down with a cold, so I'm still a bit rough with it, but I thought it might be a good chance to just get some dry land exercises recorded. I don't do them as often as I should, but these are the kind of things I do, and they're about you know, strength of course, but also protecting your kind of joints through that kind of strength, the ones that you need for swimming, and also coordination as well. So I'll kind of run through what I do. So you've got the inevitable push-ups, but I'll kind of go on my fists and keep my arms in, because it's for the triceps really that I'm interested in. You know, kind of when you come over and you want to be kind of pushing the water all the way back. Next one is these streamlined crunches. So it's for the core really, but it's also kind of thighs and arm movements as well. And then these kind of flutters for the muscles that you're using for kicking really. And we do those on the back as well. Oh, yeah, the glutes and stuff as well. And I tend to complete the core by doing something for the side of the core really. I try not to use the pushing of the hand, but using my core. I tend to do some kind of normal push-ups as well for the kind of chest muscles and the triceps, but also these kind of planks, and the way you can do these is kind of stretching out a leg and the opposite arm, so you've got that kind of kick as you're reaching over, you know, get that coordination going. Okay, on to some use of weights, and I suppose this is for the kind of the back muscles that are all part of this, kind of throwing your arms and pulling it back. So I call this start the motor. I don't know what that's about, you know, kind of pulling a one of those handles to start a motor. So there you go. And then the old bicep curl. And then for the shoulders, we kind of press above the head. And then there's a tricep curl. So you got the, you know, you're reaching out, press above the head, but then as you're pushing back, you want those triceps to be working. So the old tricep curl then. Try to keep the upper arm out straight. Just checking on the video that it is. There we go. And then for these kind of, again, the shoulders, trapeziums, this kind of pulling up. Now, I don't tend to do these a lot because I'd rather do a decent amount of jogging really, but for those kind of legs and coordination and the core, the whole thing, there's that kind of a jumping, squatting and stretching out. Watch the washing line. Okay, so then they're going for these shoulder muscles, pulses. I'll turn them, keep turning them. Kind of uses slightly different areas of the shoulders as you turn them. I turn every 20 or something. And then because I've got these, I will use them. These bands are quite useful. You can do lots of stuff with them. But what I tend to do is chest expansions, actually kind of back muscles, in it. I suppose you do the same with that kind of start pull thing, don't you? That starter motor pull thing. But yeah, just getting your back muscles strengthened across the shoulder blades, you know. And I'd do those this way as well. But again, this is like press-ups, I suppose. Maybe you don't need to do those. I suppose you could also do that kind of thing with them. But this is what I do anyway. Now I haven't got any fancy equipment for this, but you know, when you've got a good catch, then you've got a weight of water to pull through, haven't you? You know, like when you're getting out of a swimming pool, that's that diamond shape as sorry, not swim smooth, is it? But effortless swimming. They talk about. Get rid of them. They talk about, you know, when you're getting out of a swimming pool, that's the strongest position to kind of do it like that. If you do it like that, it's going to damage your shoulders. So that's an efficient way of moving a lot of water downwards, you know, when you're getting out of a swimming pool. But similarly, when you've got the when you reach in, you're re-entering the water and reach in, you keep your upper arm up. You drop the forearm, and then you're starting the catch. So that's like getting out of the swimming pool. You're shifting the water backwards. So if we can do these with that in mind, that's the shape you want. That kite shape, like a diamond. I think they talk about 90 to 110 degrees, don't they? I think in effortless swimming. So I think that's what I'm following. So without the fancy gym equipment, I've just got these things that I use if we get them balanced. Sit on a little bit of an old tree trunk that I've got in the garage. There we go. Remembering to kind of push down as if you're getting out of the swimming pool, but all the way. And the idea is that you use your lats, you know, the back muscles as opposed to shoulder muscles to push yourself through the water. Once you're in that kite, once you've got your catch, then you're really just pulling your elbow down by the sides, aren't you? You know, but then push right down with it. And then across to one side, and across to the other side. Okay, so that's me done. I'll go off for a little jog, but I'm not going to be able to do much today because I'm still suffering from a cold and I don't want to set myself back. I shall get in the water soon. Next time it'll be 5 miles.